Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a round I had recently in the High Mobility Kampfer. I haven't run this in a while. It's another one that just I used when it came out. I got an okay round with it, and, other more pressing things came up, so I didn't get a chance to get back to it until now. So, it is pretty good. It is pretty much what it looks like, the midpoint between a Kampfer and a Gerbera Tetra. Kampfer basically reinforced with some Gerbera Tetra high mobility parts. It has EX Boost the way the Kampfer does anymore. If you haven't played the Kampfer since it came out, it has EX Boost now instead. Rather than go for that downswing, I should have activated said EX Boost and tried to get away. Did not work out that way, and I was sitting there trying to activate it, but I was, a little bit busy getting stun locked at the time. So yeah, as frequently happens to me, the round starts out a little rough, but you, as I've said a lot lately, you can lose the first wipe pretty conclusively and still come back and win the round. And I feel like more people have come around to that than was the case when this pattern of play first emerged on Arctic Base. So that's for the best. The worst thing you can do in a game like this is lose your patience. I do it all the time. I would know, but yeah, so far, yeah, we managed to take out one thing. I think they were busy exploding same time as I did. But yeah, the Kampfer, really nice. Giving it the a beam rifle, similar, but in terms of function, not entirely matching to the Gerbera Tetra, is really pretty good. It I think it stuns while charged and does fires like 2 shots with high build stun when not charged, if I'm remembering right. Not quite sure why they. Yeah, that's a typo. I'm pretty sure a long blade rifle, rapid transformed. That should belong to something from Advance of Zeta, not this. That is just a beam machine gun. But interestingly, that's not the only like kind of weird glitch I've seen lately. Yeah, luckily someone came and backed me up so that Zuda didn't take me out. Zuda F, I'm sure, at this cost. But and that was just good timing. I lucked out because I managed to not get hit by the kick and then follow up. Just like I managed to avoid the hitbox for that completely accidentally. But yeah, the other thing I've seen lately that's kind of interesting is I was running the Banshee the other day and had a thing come up after it went into NTD mode that said special ranged, which of course the Banshee does not have any special ranged ability in NTD, not that I know of anyway. So just a couple of little glitches here that I'm not sure how they happened. Hopefully, to be honest, hopefully it is a problem on the game's end and not on my PS5s, because if it's a problem with my PS5, it's my responsibility to get a new one. And rather not right now. Just me. But okay, good shot there. 3621. That is obviously a. No, that's right. I'm a general, so that's obviously a raid. Yeah, I need to be attacking raids more often. The Kampfer, the basic Kampfer always struck me like it should be a raid because of how it plays. But I've talked at length about crossover type suits like that throughout the game. Things that play like supports but are generals, things that play like raids but are generals, and such and so on. But yeah, apparently we managed to get a bomb on the enemy base, which is definitely put us a good amount ahead. And hopefully we'll be able to stay that way, but I don't remember. Well, let's see. Yeah, trying to. Nope. Again, it's another suit that lets me run at mid-range, so that is generally my preference, though I am trying to get in and use my melee when I need to. The fact that I managed to get all that done with my back to an enemy is really kind of nice. Activated EX boost, probably didn't need to. And also the Pixies got me, and I did not get it. But yeah, as you can see, about EX... Man, that kick. EX boost loses about 5 seconds of time whenever you do a dodge. I had enough time to do 2 of them, so... Okay, yeah, Zaku Machinery. That makes sense. As far as I know, Haimo Kampfer still doesn't have great defenses, and it has really good ballistic weapons. Like, I don't remember if it's exactly like the standard Kampfer, but that has low ballistic and beam defense, but relatively high melee defense. So, let's see. Yeah, again, we are keeping a slight lead, but they've caught up pretty effectively here. And let's see. Landed a shot on the Zuda F before it could hit me. Hit it with one of the Sturmfausts. Yeah, as you can see, I only hit it with one of the beams from the uncharged rifle, so it didn't stun. I think it takes about 2, like I said. That would have connected, but good dodge there. I don't think I hit an ally. I'm keeping up with my attack, though, so I did kind of get in the Red Rider's way. But, we got it, and we've still got the lead, so I'll take that. And heading back across. We've got enemies at our base, which makes sense since we blew up theirs. Other than spawning more rapidly over there, there's not a lot of benefit to being on that side when they could come and try and bomb our base. Of course, the usual risks apply, like being down a person with a against a more focused team, ideally. Not that we're that focused. There's only like 3 of us in one place, kind of verging on 4. And there's the Pixie again, which was not actually headed my way, so, shifting back was helpful, but not super helpful. Now, getting out of its way there, that was very helpful. And somebody else, I think, nope, it was just heavy stunned, so Vulcans win. Yeah, and the EX boost gave me the ability to get out of its way and be in a position to finish it off, because, yeah, I really didn't kind of want to be that close to it if I could. Because yeah, at 500, a well-tuned Pixie can be dangerous no matter what type and what melee defense you may have. So, and yeah, scoping in changes the positions of things just enough that a lot of times you will hit obstacles if you're not trying to. So yeah, that like lowered the gun just enough that I was not able to make that shot. Those shots, however, I made, overheated my rifle with 40 seconds to go. We are maintaining our lead. I don't have a lot to work with at this range but Vulcans, but somebody took out the Pixie, so that's fine. Rifle cooled down, so that's better than fine. And trying not to overheat it again, but with the amount of time that's left, if I have to get the shot, I'll take the shot. Yeah, I should have hit crouch there. I haven't mentioned it in a while, so in case you didn't know, if you hit crouch in midair, it ends your jump early. You will go straight down wherever you are. And I could have gotten in front of that person and probably hit them more effectively. Of course, doing that would have also put me in a greater danger of being tackled. So, it could have gone either way. But, as it is, I exploded. A bunch of other people exploded. It was not enough to keep us from winning. So, hooray. I got top score at 3870, top diversions at 25%, 6 and 3, 72,000 damage. I'd say that's fair. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I would like to get the, there's a P-Bandai high mobility Kampfer in the G-Frame series. There's also a prototype Kampfer. I'd love to have either or both of those, but man, secondary market for P-Bandai G-Frame stuff is absolutely terrifying sometimes.